Hey, welcome back. It's Brett Gregory, founder of Attract Customers Now, and in this section, you're going to learn how to grow your business with social proof. Now, social proof is a real psychological phenomenon. It causes people to converge on a single choice. What do I mean by that? Well, if a prospective customer of yours comes to your competitor's Facebook page and sees that they have 20,000 likes, and your page only has a few hundred likes, they're automatically going to assume that your competitor's product or service is better, even if this isn't true. This is social proof. The greatest thing about Facebook is it's the cheapest and easiest way for you to build trust and credibility through the incredible psychological power of the Facebook like. The more likes your page gets, the more social proof you will have, and the more customers you can attract now. And the best part is that you don't have to spend thousands of dollars on Facebook ads, or take tons of time, or be a Facebook guru to get tens of thousands of likes on your Facebook page. Let's go inside and show you how social proof can help you attract more customers now.
First off, it's important to understand what is social network potential. And what that means is that not all likes are created equal. Some people have much larger social networks, and their social network potential represents the size of their network and the ability to influence that network. Now for you, the larger your page gets, the larger your reach, and ultimately the larger your social network potential. And this is going to be important for you. So the more responsive your business Facebook page gets, the more influence you can have on your network, and the larger your social network potential. So this is terrific for authors, speakers, coaches, entrepreneurs. And what's going to be important about this is if you can get your fans to be very responsive to your posts, you can ultimately have more influence over them. You can ultimately drive more of them to your website and convert more customers and make more sales. So this all starts with social proof. Now, what is social proof? This is a real psychological phenomenon that causes people to converge quickly upon a single choice. Now, what that means is if people see other people in the crowd doing something, they're going to want to do it too. So let's imagine you're going out to lunch, and there are two lunch spots right next to each other. One has a long line of people outside of it, and then the other one is completely empty. Which one do you think has the better food? Well, clearly social proof will tell you that the one with the long line is probably the better choice. And so people often look to the crowd because we believe the crowd is perceived as being correct or especially knowledgeable. And this is actually known as the herd mentality. Now, there is history behind this. A Swedish mathematician by the name of Jacob Bernoulli in the 1700s discovered the law of large numbers. He actually did an experiment where he took a large barrel full of beans and had hundreds of people guess how many beans were in the barrel. And there might have been 50,000 or so beans in there. But what he found is when he took the average of everybody's guesses, they were very, very close to the actual number. Then we fast forward to the 1950s, where a professor by the name of Simon Ash did an experiment called the two lines experiment. Basically, he had one person who's a test subject in with a group of people who were in on the experiment. And he showed everybody two lines on a piece of paper. There was one short line and one much longer line. And he had everybody in the group go around and say which one they thought was the shorter line. Well, the whole group who was in on the experiment picked the opposite line. They were basically saying the long line was short, and what they were trying to do is see if the individual test subject would be swayed by the group. And it turns out they were absolutely swayed by the group. Even though they clearly could see one line was shorter, they would pick the wrong line because that's what the rest of the group did. And so it became very clear that social proof was so powerful that people would actually make decisions that they know were not correct just because everybody else was. Now, what we want to do is take this concept of social proof, not to try and trick people, but use it to show people and demonstrate people that your business, your products, your services have the social proof and the value that you deliver to the marketplace, and we want to put it on display. And you can create viral growth using social proof through this incredible psychological power of the Facebook like. The more likes you have, the more comments your posts get, the more shares you get, and the more tags your posts get, the more social proof you will have for your business. And the more social proof you have, the more likes and viral actions your content gets, and the more it spreads virally, and you start to get exponential growth. Now here's an example of some cost-effective social proof. You can see on our page we've got 81,716 likes and 5,952 people talking about this. So what we have here is when somebody who's never met me before or never seen any of my stuff before comes to my Facebook page and sees 81,000 likes, that gives me instant credibility and builds some measure of trust with some of the people who come across just because I have substantial social proof. Now let me show you another example. This is our page, CostaRicaYoga.org, our website, CostaRicaYoga.org. And you can see on the lower right-hand side, on our Facebook page that's associated with this, we have 387,000 likes. So 387,000 people are fans of our yoga page. So when you are interested in taking a Costa Rica yoga retreat, there are tens of thousands of websites out there that have information on Costa Rica Yoga Retreat, but none of them have anywhere near the number of Facebook likes that we have. And this gives us massive social proof, instant credibility, and instant trust to show that we are clearly the authority when it comes to Costa Rica yoga retreats. Now here's another example. This is our website, Costa Rica Wellness. So when we were developing a wellness community in Costa Rica, you can see that we have 324,000 likes on this page and its associated Facebook page. We were able, through this kind of instant credibility and trust, we were able to drive traffic to this website. We were able to get 2,400 email opt-ins. We were able to get approximately 20 people to fly down to Costa Rica, and we ultimately did 1.5 million in sales. And one of the main things that I attribute that to is the social proof that we were able to build and the instant credibility that came along with it. So that is an example of how you can use social proof to help drive traffic to your website and increase sales to your business.
So that's how you can use social proof to help grow your page and attract customers now from Facebook. For more free training, be sure to enter in your name and email and click the Get Instant Access button, and we'll see you on the inside.